Today I'm going to take you through using the AdSpeek SDK to track ad views and events within your application. Previously I'd shown you how to use the AdSpeek SDK to display banner ads within your application, but what we found is a lot of publishers have their own ads that they want to render. They just want to have some sort of tracking around them. Most of the information I'm going to talk about today can be found on the AdSpeek Developers Wiki at developers.adspeek.com. And today in particular, I'm going to be talking about at the bottom here, the instructions for using AdSpeek to track ads you're running. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll open up Xcode here. This is the AdSpeek sample project that ships with the AdSpeek SDK. And you'll find several samples including how to show ads through dialog integration, table integration, code integration, and interface builder integration. Today I'm going to take you through how to use AdSpeek, the SDK, to track ads and views within your application. So I'll go ahead and create a new project, a view-based application called AdSpeek Demo 7. You'll see that the project's created with the app delegate as well as the view controller. Before we move any further, I'll be sure to add the core location framework. As I mentioned, the AdSpeek SDK comes shipped with the sample project. So before we go any further, I'll go ahead and copy the AdSpeek directory, which includes the libraries from the AdSpeek sample project. Click on Sample Projects, which is from the unzip file, and here we have the AdSpeek directory. Go back to my AdSpeek Demo 7 project, paste the item there. Within Xcode, I will add existing files and select the directory I just copied over, which includes the AdSpeek SDK. There we go. So as I mentioned today, I'm going to take you through the tracking aspect of the AdSpeek SDK. So what we'll do is we'll open up the tracking view controller here. We'll see that it handles the AdSpeek delegate protocol, which is needed by the SDK to get the publisher ID, whether or not it can use the core location. So I will copy the contents of this file back into our my demo project view controller. Change the class name back, and I'll do the same for the tracking view controller. Most of the methods here that are actually being called upon by the delegate are documented in the README file as well as on the wiki. Go ahead and compile, make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, you'll see that we have the track action method in here. This particular action will wire up for when a user clicks on a button. It'll track that, ad 1, 2, 3, 4 was viewed on this particular page called Deals View. So if I want to open up the AdSpeek Demo 7 view controller nib file, I will add a button here. Now if I go handle the action for this button, track action, save that. Now when the user clicks on the track me button, it should be handled within the view controller and actually, as I said, make a call into the SDK to track this particular ad. One thing we have to do before we test this is replace this token here, AdSpeek Publish ID, with the Publish ID that we've obtained from the AdSpeek website. If you log in to go.adspeek.com into your account, you'll see the Publishers tab here. You can either create a new Publisher ID or click on one that you've already had for this application. I'll go ahead and copy this Publisher ID, copy the Publisher ID here, paste it. as I mentioned, most of the methods in this delegate are documented in the README file. And the important one in this case is may ask for location. As part of this ad being tracked, it will also track the location of where the ad was, the action happened. In this case, the longitude and latitude, and any other information that we allow to be tracked, including keywords, address, etc. So if we go ahead and build this, I'll put a breakpoint here. We'll go ahead and build this and get it running in the iPhone simulator. We can give it a shot. So click on the button. You can see that the action has been triggered, the track action. Now I'll track this particular ad ID 1234 was shown on this page view. And that is it. Thank you very much.